Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today is my fourth stop of my solo series that I'm fishing this year. The Raw Outdoors solo series. I've done pretty good this year. I honestly didn't think I'd be doing this good so far, but I think I'm like 7th in the standings or something like that. 10th maybe? I don't know, somewhere in there. And so I'm actually pretty proud of that. You know, it's my first time ever really fishing in the boat by myself, as I've always fished like my grandpa or my dad or somebody else. So it's kind of been an eye-opening experience. Shown that fishing's a lot tougher than what we think. And this tournament's at Lake of the Ozarks. Lake of the Ozarks can be very, very stingy at times. And this time it was. I got to practice one day as I was hunting. The other 2 days that I could have gone, we were hunting, but I actually managed to kill one, so that's pretty good. And then the day that we went, expected to go throw topwater a lot. Yeah, maybe go crank around a little crankbait, as that should have been starting to play as the water temps were dropping, and nothing. Truly nothing. Never had missed a couple fish, or like they missed the bait, really. They didn't hit it well. And then, you know, probably 10:30, 11 o'clock, we found on a little pattern with some really, really steep stuff on a jig. And I was messing around throwing a topwater, throwing a glide, throwing a crankbait, throwing about everything I could think of, but all my dad could get bit on was a jig. A lot of it was on this little bad boy right here. This is not the same exact jig, but it's the same color that we were using. I was using a 5/8 skipping jig. Actually, no, I was using this jig, actually. This is the exact jig I caught him on, or my dad caught him on. And I had a little green pumpkin net bait rascal trailer on there. I think he's a bad little dude when it comes to being a trailer. And then, he had started catching fish, you know, got a 2-pounder, 2-pounder, 2.5, 2 1/4. And so we were kind of like, all right, we can do this. Started running around and got on a little pattern. And at the end of the day, caught me a 4-pounder on a black and blue jig. That really gave us a lot of confidence. But tournament day, that pattern was completely gone. My plan, which is what I did, start off first, you know, half an hour, throwing a topwater, see if I can get a couple bonus fish, maybe a big one. And, you know, I caught like a decent fish 2-pounder on this right here, just a black Chapo on that Halo BB Series frog rod, 7.2 heavy, great plopper rod. I like it it's short enough to where you can still make little roll casts. It's kind of what I was doing sometimes. That little loose speed spool on there. I think 30 or 40 pound braid. I don't like super heavy braid. Sucks to cast. But put them little quad hooks on there. It's a little bonus tip. Plopper's about the losingest fish bait that I think I've ever seen. But caught my biggest fish, which is like a 330, 340. Not on this jig, but on a 5/8 ounce skipping jig. Same color, same trailer. That rascal trailer is very, very good for skipping. It was a super flat Halo BB Series 7.1 jig rod, Justin Hamner's. 20-pound line is what I was using. I always use that up there. It doesn't really matter for those fish. Water's normally always dirty. Caught a couple spotted bass that I could never get rid of on this right here. The Mega Bass Vision 110. I think this color might be like algae bone. Very popular color up there. Down along some seawalls and all that. Halo BB Series Justin Hamner jerkbait rod, 611 medium. Or medium heavy cranking, actually, my bad. I think 10 pound mono one here is what I was using. Something like that. And then I ended up finishing 9th place with like 10 pounds, I'm pretty sure. And so that was a good tournament. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.
2-pounder. Or actually, it's like 1 3/4. Good one. No. Thought it was a good one. He was hooked. Weird. This ain't very good right now, boy.
go, dude. That's that kicker, boy. Oh my God. Freaking go. Might be a 4-pounder, dude. Woo! That's a good little spot for here, boy.